everybody. My name is Joshua Judah and welcome to our Media Academy. Now, I know what all of you whippersnappers, if I can put it like that, think. I want to start shooting, I want to start editing, I've got great ideas and great creativity, and I've been going on YouTube and looking up at how other people do it. If I can just get this camera, if I can just get this gear, if I can get the licensing for Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve or whatever, or get this Mac, it's gonna sort me. Whatever piece of gear you think you need, there's actually 4 other things you need to get right in your mind before you start this journey. I've been on this journey now for 12 years. I've seen a lot of things. I've almost quit a lot of times. And one of the things I wish that I did or understood before I started this journey in video production, in filmmaking, whether you want to be somebody that shoots commercials, whether you want to be an animator, whether you want to make films, write short films, whatever you want to do, shoot music videos, I think these 4 things will help you moving forward. Now, guys, no matter what new endeavor you're planning to do with your life, whether you choose to become an accountant, a media production specialist like myself, a graphic designer, a chemical engineer, or go into politics, it doesn't really matter, you're going to struggle. I think the worst thing about struggling is if you're struggling for nothing, meaning life is just hard because you're making it hard for yourself. One thing I know about sacrifice is not what you give up, but what you ultimately gain. So my question is, how can you make struggle work for you? Because you're going to struggle. In any new endeavor, there is struggle. And because without struggle, there isn't any growth. There's some days that you're going to be flying high, and there's other days where you're going to be flying low. I remember when I got introduced to Photoshop the first time, I thought this program was backward. I hated every second of working in Photoshop. But my mind wasn't right. And when I got my mind right, when I digged into Photoshop and I really made it my life's mission to understand it, no matter how difficult it was, I was gonna learn how to design. I was gonna learn how to do a great job at learning the design aspects and the technical aspects of design. It really worked for me. Now, I'm not a graphic designer per se. I went to King's School of Media in Jerusalem, and their disciplines and their skill set that they taught you at the school was quite broad. So we did video production, we did broadcasting, we did design, we did Illustrator, we did motion graphics, we did post-production, script writing. There's many disciplines we got introduced to, and design was one of them. Now, I stuck through Photoshop and I conquered it. I remember my first poster that I designed. Man, it was bad. I had no sense of creativity, no sense of design, no sense of nothing. And I remember after that year, a poster that I designed for a short documentary that we did, it was worlds apart. It was really worlds apart because I pushed myself, because I made the struggle work for me. So the first thing you need to know about when we say, how do we make the struggle work for you? Key number 1 is have precise goals. Know what you want to achieve. I'm a Christian, so one of the books of the Bible says people need to have a vision. It's one of the Old Testament books. If people don't have a vision, things don't go well, because vision and goals determine where you want to go. So have goals in mind. Whether you're learning graphic design, whether you're learning video production, know what you want to learn and why do you want to learn it, because you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle on your way to the top. So know your goals, have a good vision in mind. The second thing is failure isn't fatal. And failure doesn't determine who you are. So much in the creative world out there is we as creatives, we link our identity to our creativity. Meaning, if I don't do something good today, or do something amazing today, I'm a failure. That's actually not true. You're failing at a certain skill. Because we all know this, it's everywhere on the internet, it's everywhere in motivational quotes. You need at least 10,000 hours on one specific thing to completely master it. So on your way to mastery, you're gonna fail a lot of times. And failure is only fatal if you take it personally. All you did is you failed at a certain skill. The next two things is, so how do you stand out up from failure? How do you deal with failure in that moment? Know you're not a failure. Know that you're learning a skill. The second key is discipline. If you're going to learn graphic design, then you say, okay, 2 hours today, 3 hours today, I'm going to learn graphic design, or I'm on a Udemy course, or I'm on a course on lynda.com. Go through that course steps every single day. Don't miss a day. Don't do 3 hours today, not work on it for 4 days, and then do it again for 4 hours. Put in the discipline every single day. Now, a thing that works with discipline very well is consistency. You're going to put in the discipline today. You're going to learn your graphic design, your skill today. The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to do it consistently. I would start with small chunks. Start with maybe 20 minutes of graphic design today, then 20 minutes of graphic design tomorrow, till you have mastered that for a month. Then go from 20 minutes to 30 minutes, from 30 minutes to 40 minutes, from 40 minutes to an hour, to 2 hours, to 3 hours, to 4 hours. Maybe then your job, you go into your job, which is 8 hours. So whatever you do, be disciplined and be consistent. You're going to struggle, so you might as well be disciplined in your struggle, and you might as well be consistent, continuous learning. The fourth key in all of this is don't quit. This is easier said than done. Your passion is like everywhere. You love this thing. You want it more than you want sleep, more than you want to eat. You want to become this great video producer, or this great animator, or this great graphic designer, or this great illustrator. It doesn't really matter. You want this thing. But at some point in time in this journey, you're going to quit. Whether you're 17, whether you're 23, whether you're 30, whether you're 40, you're going to want to quit. Make a note for yourself. Make a contract with yourself that you say, from this day on, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get where I want to go. Why are you going to do that? Because there are going to be days that you're going to want to quit. Failure is only fatal when you quit. Failure is only fatal when you give up. So let's summarize this. The first key is vision. You got to know where you're going. If you're not intentional about where you're going, you might land up anywhere. So vision gives you two key things. Vision gives you intentionality, and it gives you direction. You're moving into a certain direction, and you're being intentional moving into that direction. Now you're going to be disciplined moving into that direction. You're going to be consistent into moving that direction, and you're not going to quit till you win. Guys, have fun shooting, designing, being creative. We'll see you in the next video.